afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're looking at a 2006 Holiday Rambler Neptune S or XL. This is a model number 36 SBT. This is a triple slide rear engine diesel motorhome with, get this folks, less than 28,000 miles on it. Beautiful RV, full body paint color schemes, got several $1,000s worth of options on it. It's a nice motorhome. I think you're really going to enjoy it, folks. And it's got the first one of these I've had with this particular floor plan in a Neptune. So let's go and look around this RV. First of all, 27,900 some odd miles is all that's on it. It's a rear engine, 300 horse Cummins ISB turbo diesel, 7,000 pound towing capacity, 7,000 pound hitch. It's got the upgrade. This thing came standard with a 5,500 watt Onan diesel generator. This has got the upgrade 8,000 watt Onan diesel generator that's running and powering everything right now. All three slide outs have awning toppers. It's got the optional 2,000 watt Freedom inverter, so it's got the extra batteries as well. I mean, this is a nice rig. The tires, I mean, the tires look almost new. Look great. Full pass-through storage built on a Roadmaster chassis. It's got the air shocks and the airbag suspension, so it's got a great ride and drive to it. It's got a 5-speed Allison 2500 automatic push-button transmission, and the color scheme's beautiful, folks. This thing was $170,000 brand new. That's not counting the price of all the options. It's probably got 20 to 25 grand worth of options if I had to estimate, on top of the MSRP price with the equipment that's on it. It's got a lot of stuff, folks. Got a track vision satellite system, of course, hydraulic leveling jacks. Tires look great. Under 28,000 miles. I mean, this is something right here, folks, that it's a bargain. And you know, you're saving over $100,000 off what it costs new. Less than 28,000 miles. We'll just say 28,000 for sake of argument. So you tell me that the previous owners lost over $100,000 and only used it for 28,000 miles, folks. That's a tough pill to swallow, but people do it every day. That's why you don't want to buy one of these things new, because the depreciation is absolutely unreal. And if you want to buy a brand new 17 model Holiday Rambler for 170 grand, you're going to have to invent a time machine to buy one for that, folks. These things are comfortably equipped. 2017 model, it's going to set you up about $270,000. They've gone up $100,000 in the 11 years since this one was new. So you're going to save a ton of money, folks. 100 grand off what it costs new in 06, or 200 grand off what it costs new now. So got the one-piece Panavision windshield. This unit's going to include a 90-day nationwide limited warranty and a major systems check by my certified RV techs. And just a good looking motorhome, folks. Holiday Rambler, of course, the premier brand in luxury RVs for the past 60 years. They were the first ones to invent the aluminum frame, and this is all aluminum frame with steel in the cockpit area for extra safety. It's got their 9-layer roof system, and I know 6 they changed it up. It's got a fiberglass top roof instead of a metal, but still one's about as good as the other. In fact, the fiberglass a little bit lighter weight too. It's got the optional power awning. It's got the optional door awning. And a beautiful RV, folks. Somebody has taken extremely good care of this motorhome. And it's got the 3-camera Weldix camera system. That's 3 cameras, so you turn on a blinker, your camera shows what's right beside you. Got the heated power mirrors. Full pass-through storage in the basement. Of course, all enclosed underbelly, so it's perfect for wintertime camping. Got the system, the heated basement like all Holidays do, and much more. 22.5-inch tires. Got the Allison 5-speed transmission. My drivers drove this thing about 65, 70 miles an hour without a problem, towing a car behind it. Now let's take a look inside. This is where this thing really shines, folks. I'm gonna tell you, I know it's 11 years old, it's used, it's not perfect. You know, I never claim they are used. And, you know, there's always going to be cosmetic imperfections on any used RVs. Doesn't matter if it's 11 years old, if it's 30 years old, or it's a 1 year old. There's always going to be a scratch, a ding, a dent, worn spot, or something like that. But folks, I can't find it on this particular one. And 28,000 miles, folks. Great low mileage motorhome, folks. It's got everything you need. It's got the comfortable leather flex steel captain's chairs that swivel for party seating. Like I said, it's got the track vision satellite system. That was a very expensive option. The Weldix camera system, 5-speed Allison push button automatic, hydraulic leveling jacks, exhaust brake, heated power mirrors, and much more. It's got the air brakes, air suspension. And new for 2006, of course I know you really can't tell from the video, 7 foot tall interior roof height. That's up about 6 inches from the year before model. It's got the opposing sofas, which is great. Nice, great conversation and entertaining area right here. Both sofas make beds. You've got a table booth that makes a bed. All solid hardwood cabinetry. It's got the upgrade 4-door stainless steel 12 cubic foot refrigerator freezer. Got Corian countertops, stainless steel, microwave convection oven combo, stainless steel sink, mowing faucet with a sprayer, filtered water dispenser right there. And sinks look great. Upgrade fantastic vent fan with thermostat. Got day-night shades and all the window treatments. I mean, this is a Holiday Rambler, folks. I mean, these things are notorious for being luxury and well built. Got a TV up top here. I'll try to turn the ceiling lights on for a second. Somebody has flipped the switch off. There they go. Table booth, like I said, makes a bed. Both sofas make a bed, so you can sleep 7 or 8 in here if you want to. This thing came standard with an 8 cubic foot refrigerator. This is a 12 cubic foot refrigerator, and it is clean and cold. And I guess what, folks, I forgot it the last couple of videos, but I got my handy dandy digital thermometer. You know, I don't just say something works, I prove it. Negative 14 degrees, and of course the fridge is been on for a couple of hours, and look at that. It's actually, I'm gonna have to turn it down. I turned it all the way up, and it's already below freezing in the refrigerator. So obviously this thing works. And keep in mind, folks, you're looking at this motorhome exactly how we got it. We haven't checked this unit out. To keep our overhead down, we do not check the RVs out until they are sold. But so everything here is exactly how the previous owners left it. And if you want to see how cold the air gets, it's cold, folks. Look at that. We're blowing out the 30s, and it is hot outside today, folks. It is hot. It's about 85 degrees outside. There's no shade around. And we're on the gravel part of the parking lot with no shade, and it's blowing out mid to upper 30s out of the vents. Pretty impressive, folks, pretty impressive. I don't think keeping this thing comfortable is going to be a problem, and it usually never is, folks. For what these RV companies invest in engineering, they're not going to build a unit without adequate heat and air system for the unit. I mean, I know a lot of people see a 30-foot motorhome with one air, and they think, oh, I got to have 2 airs. Or you don't, folks. You don't. They design those things to be insulated, to be operated with 1 air conditioner. This particular one, of course, is 36 foot long, so it, you know, most of the time you're going to be fine with 1 air, but you get into heat like we've been having lately, of course, you're going to want 2 airs. But most of the time you'll get away with one air unless you're just in a hurry to cool it off. But I do have both airs running, blowing out 30 degree air. And this is what I like, folks. Look how this bedroom wall kind of curves. Gives you a lot more privacy in the bedroom. And I haven't had one quite like this. Now, when it does have washer and dryer hookups, the previous owners did the smart thing and kept that for a closet. Those washers and dryers are nothing but trouble. If you want one, I'll add one to it, but unless you're going to be full-timing it and using that washer and dryer at least one time a week, trust me, folks, it's not worth the time, trouble, and service nightmare of having one unless you're going to use it minimum once a week. Here in the back, this is where those extra slide outs really come into play. Look at all this storage, and this is all in a slide out right here. You got a flat screen TV. Look at all those drawers, closet space, queen bed in the back, and in your second slide out, you've got another closet and a little bench area right there. You've got his and her nightstands. Look at all that storage. And this is a Holiday Rambler, folks. It's got the padded headliner. Notice the crown molding all the way around. Notice the headboard, all the overhead cabinets and storage, a little desk area, makeup, get ready area right here built in, nightstands on each side, storage underneath the bed. You've got a solid sliding pocket door right here if you want to isolate the bedroom from the rest of the RV, and your entire bathroom is enclosed in the side. You got a Corian countertops in here, vanity top, porcelain RV toilet. Fantastic vent fan upgrade. Look at the shower, folks. It looks great. Look around the skylight. They've obviously kept this thing serviced. Even though this is a fiberglass roof, there is some basic maintenance you have to do to it. Not near as much maintenance as a rubber roof. Of course, folks, you know, if you buy a motorhome with a rubber roof and it's been taken care of and you service it like it's supposed to, it'll last you a lifetime, just like a fiberglass or a metal. But it involves yearly maintenance. And so do the fiberglass and metal roofs. And first of all, folks, look at the stickers. You know, that's a sign right there of how much the shower's been used. And of course, no more miles that are on it. It hasn't had a lot of use, but you can see the stickers, especially when they're close to the bottom like that. People rub against them, they get wet constantly. They wear out pretty quick. That thing hasn't had a lot of showers taken in it. But what I'm getting at, folks, even with the fiberglass roof, you still want to go up there once a year. It takes you about 20-30 minutes. I got a fiberglass roof on my Winnebago. And what you want to do is get you some self-leveling sealant. Proflex is what I use. Dicor. I mean, it's all about the same stuff, folks, even though they'll try to tell you different. What you want to do is you want to go up on your roof, your skylights, your vents, your plumbing caps. You want to check around your antenna, around your air conditioners. Anything that's got a hole in the roof, you want to seal around it. And you want to do that about once a year, and I remove the old caulk too, and I replace it with the new. But entirely up to you. A lot of people just seal over it, and every 2 or 3 years just clean it off and start over again. But that's entirely up to you. And of course, you know, if you can or not able to do that, of course you can go to an RV dealer and have it done. Just cost you a couple $100, but and that's really it. I mean, there's really not that much maintenance on a fiberglass roof or a metal roof. I mean, it's the same formula for maintenance on a metal roof as well, folks. And you know, RVs are not like, you know, they're like homes, and there's always maintenance you have to do to them. But anyway, folks, this unit, 300 horse Cummins, plenty of power, sleeps up to 8, beautiful condition, includes a 90-day nationwide warranty, and full inspection by our certified RV techs to be completed after purchase, and much more. Got a lot of options. There's probably more options than what I showed you, but obviously the value's there, folks. You look at these things online, you look at 06 Neptune 36s with the triple slide, and you're going to see, folks, that this is the lowest priced one out there with the mileage. And the other ones you see are not including the fees that other dealers charge, and they're not including the warranty. Everywhere else you go buy an 06 is as is, take the good with the bad. We're actually going to inspect it. You're going to get a 90-day nationwide limited warranty that can be extended very, very affordably. We have financing options. You can get 15-year financing with approved credit. and 10% down payment, of course. You're getting a nice clean motor home, saving over $100,000 off what it cost new in 06 and over $200,000 off what it costs new today. And be honest with you folks, you take care of this motor home, you keep it serviced, you repair anything that might break down on it over time, you'll still be driving this motor home and using it 15 to 20 years from now if you wish to do so. I mean, these Holiday Ramblers are built to last. And the way they're built, you've got a 4-layer floor system, you got a 5-layer sidewall system, 9-layer roof system, and you can see how thick that roof is. I mean, that's some serious thickness in that roof. 1.5 inches, I believe, fiberglass insulation, metal trusses, and more. I mean, that is a tough roof system, folks. Holiday Rambler and Monaco have been well known for building incredibly strong roof systems. But this unit's only $69.9. That's a haggle-free price, but it's also an out-the-door price, because nothing's worse, folks, than going to these other RV dealerships and getting ready to sign up on an RV, and you've already agreed on a price and all that, but when you get in there to the business manager or finance manager's office, they sign you up. They start adding thousands and thousands of dollars worth of fees, folks, like dock fees, prep fees. If you want the warranty, that's a few extra $1,000 for the warranty. You want it inspected, that's a couple of $1,000s extra. If you want, you know, if you get the temporary tag, they charge you for that. They charge you for the title work. They charge you for the dock fee, the prep fee, the processing fee, corporate fees, acquisition fees. They charge you all that stuff, folks. And what they don't tell you is all those fees are 100% dealer profit. Folks, Parkway RV Center has been in business for over 49 plus years. We're a third generation, family owned and operated used RV dealership. We are one of the oldest, largest, and most successful independently owned, family operated used RV dealerships in the United States today. We've got over 170 units in stock, all used. Lowest prices on the internet, and folks, we've got more in stock used inventory than any dealer within a 500-mile radius, and I'm including those great big corporate box store dealers too, folks. Nobody has a used RV inventory that we do. You can literally spend hours and hours here looking at our inventory, and we're the only dealer around that has this kind of inventory that will let you completely look around unescorted at your own leisure. Prices are on the windshield. You can get on your phones, you can get on your tablets, you can use Google, and I say this constantly, folks, and I cannot stress this enough. Google is the RV shopper's best friend. With a few just typing in a few letters, folks, you can search and look at the price of pretty much every single 06 Neptune on the market today in the United States and Canada. And in a 30-second Google search, you can literally look at every single one that's available for sale. You can see what they're asking for it. You can see the mileage, the condition. Of course, they won't tell you what the fees and stuff are. You have to call and get that. But great way, and that's what we do to compare our prices every single day, folks. This unit with 28,000 miles for $69.9 is a bargain. And as you look on there, I think you're going to see that as well. And when you get the warranty that other dealers don't give you, get the inspection that you have to pay for at other dealers included with the price. And folks, let me go ahead and stress on that for a minute. Again, we do not check these units out until we sell them, because it keeps our overhead down, which keeps our prices down. So once this thing is purchased, it's going to go into line in the shop. It's going to go into queue, and I don't know how many RVs will be in front of it, because I don't know personally. I don't know when you're buying this RV. It could be a week from now, a month from now. Of course, I doubt we'll have this particular unit, but we'll have another one. So you'll have to call, first of all, if you see a unit you want to buy, you're going to have to call our non-commissioned sales department, and they will be happy to email you a list of what we check out and repair if needed for the price that you pay. And they will also tell you what the current lead time is for a Class A checkout. And once it's been into the shop, my RV techs is going to spend a day or two in this motorhome, checking everything on our list, fixing anything that may not function, which I can't imagine what that would be, because literally everything on this thing works. I found 2 lights that have burnout bulbs. That's it. And of course we cover that. And the things we cover, just to give you a broad idea, and this is including but not limited to, because there's other things and they go into more detail. That's why you want that list. But just to give it to you in a nutshell, we're going to cover the running, the driving of it. We're going to cover the generator, roof airs, furnace, water heater. We're going to cover the jack system, the slide out system. We're going to cover all the furniture. We're going to make sure the beds fold out like they're supposed to, the table folds out like it's supposed to, drawers, cabinets, all the lights, all the plumbing. We make sure there's no plumbing leaks anywhere. We make sure all your faucets and spigots work. We make sure all your propane system works, no leaks there. Your stove top, your microwave, your refrigerator on gas and electric operation, we make sure it works like it's supposed to. We check your inverter, make sure it's charging. We make sure your generator's putting out the AC that it should. We check all the plug-ins, make sure they all work. And more, folks. That's just kind of give you a broad idea. I mean, and we pretty much designed our checklist to check it out like we were buying it ourselves. And I'm going to point this out again, folks. You know, our checklist, and we do not cover cosmetic imperfections. If it's got a dinged in, a scratch, a worn spot inside, outside, that's part of buying a used motorhome, folks. That's part of saving that $100,000 over what it costs new. And to save that kind of money, I don't know about you, but I can put up with quite a few imperfections for $100,000 worth of savings. He's only got 28,000 miles. It's a nice, clean motorhome. I mean, you couldn't go wrong with this one, folks. Let's just put it that way. And I certainly welcome anybody and everybody to come here and look at this motorhome in person. And keep in mind, we have 170 used RVs, and we kind of have a running joke, the salespeople and me. Very rarely does somebody come down here to look at a particular one. Very rarely do they buy that one. They usually see something else they want and buy it. Happens all the time. So please come here with several hours to spare, because you're going to spend several hours here looking at my inventory. Like I said, I've got one of the largest inventories in the entire Southeast and the largest inventory of used RVs within a 500-mile radius of Parkway RV Center. Got a lot of neat motorhomes, folks. Got some bargains out here. That's why we sell 1 to 4 RVs every single day we're open for business. That's why we sell almost 600 RVs a year, because of our prices, folks. The prices are haggle-free with all those services that we provide, and other services that are include a complete walkthrough and demonstration by the RV technician that checked this out. They're going to spend as much time with you as needed to explain how everything operates, so you can use it with confidence the first time you take it out. It includes a drive-out tag, good for 45 days anywhere in the United States. It's going to include a starter kit, instructional DVDs, and more. All for $69.9. That's out the door, plus sales tax if you're a Georgia resident. All out-of-state residents will pay your sales tax in the state that you live in, and you'll pay your state sales tax rate. Now, if you want to haggle on the price, and that's completely understandable, people got used to doing that in the car business for years, even though it doesn't really apply anymore to the RV industry. Less and less dealers are going away from haggling, because we're already competing with virtually thousands of RV dealers online for the lowest price already. So many dealers, just like us, are saying, hey, this is the price. This is what it is before you come down and look at it. That's the price after you come down and look at it. It doesn't change, and we're the same way. But we will haggle if you do not want those extra services, because those extra services, paying the RV techs to do the inspection, paying the warranty company for the warranty that we virtually just give you, all that costs us a lot of money. So if you want to come take this thing as is, jump in it, drive off with it, we'll put the slide outs in. You obviously see the generator, the roof airs, refrigerator, lights work. But we'll bring the rooms in. You take it home with you just like it sits. No inspection, no walkthrough, no warranty. We'll give you a temporary tag, a starter kit, some DVDs, and that's it, folks. If you want to buy it like that, we're more than happy to discount this unit what the cost of those services cost us. And folks, I'm not encouraging you to do one way or the other. It doesn't matter to me. I get paid to do videos. I don't get paid to sell. But this is a good candidate if you want to take one as is, because like I said, everything fired up. Airs are cold, fridge is cold. I've showed you that with a thermometer. Lights work, generator runs, inverter's on. You know, all the major stuff that would cost you a lot of money if it didn't work, works. So, you be your own judge. About 70% of the buyers, and we sell almost 600 RVs a year, we figured this up, about 70% take the warranty and the inspection, 30% take it as is. That way you can pick it up. If you take it as is, of course, you can pick it up the same day you pay for it. But either way you go, you're going to get a nice motorhome, clean, low mileage. It's a diesel, so you never got to worry about wearing it out, and it's priced to sell. $69.9, haggle free. Will trade, financing available, no commission salespeople, no games, no gimmicks, no surprises, no drama. That's why we've been in business for almost half a century. That's why we're going to be in business for the next 49 years or longer. Because the way we operate, folks, we sell to buyers to all 50 states. We've sold to buyers from all 50 states, including multiple sales to buyers from Alaska and Hawaii. We've sent a couple thousand or more RVs all over Canada, coast to coast. We've sent them to England, Italy, Australia, the Netherlands, and other countries. In other words, folks, I don't care how far away you live from us, you're going to save enough money buying one from us to justify traveling whatever distance you have to travel to get here. You can fly into Chattanooga, Tennessee from anywhere in the United States for a few $100s. We'll pick you up for free at the Chattanooga, Tennessee airport during business hours, bring you back here. And if you've already bought the unit that's already been inspected, they'll come, when I bring you back here, you'll do your walkthrough and do a little bit of paperwork, and away you drive it off. We're saving a ton of money, folks, with money still in your wallet. You know, this same unit online is up to $20,000 more plus fees at other RV dealerships with more miles. This one here is $69.9, no surprise fees, no games. When you get here, it's going to look just as good or better than it does in the video. But anyway, folks, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, call us. 706-965-7929, evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747, ParkwayRVCenter.com. Sales at ParkwayRVCenter.com is our email. Hope to see you soon.